YouTube, what is up? NeoArin here, bringing you a battle against insert name here from the website Gaia Online. That's where I originally made my start with Pokemon battling, and I was like, hey, someone want to battle? So insert's using a UU team, and I'm like, hey, I want to try out a team. Do you mind if I have an OU on it? And he's like, no, go for it. So this is featuring my Gary team, my Gary Oak team. Gary is one of my favorite people from the anime, and I wanted to make a team with his Pokemon, so this is it. Okay, so I predicted Snorlax's curse here, so I went into Umbreon, and I'm thinking, okay, I can get a Toxic on this thing. So he goes out to Milotic, and it's like, okay, so I get a Toxic on that. I would like a Toxic on Milotic. So he goes for a Toxic on me, which doesn't really matter. I go for the Confuse Ray to make him switch out, afraid for confusion. On his switch out, I'm going to go for the Heal Bell to cure my paralysis on my Alakazam and to get the poison off Whisper. So I'm back up to full health, and I switch into Blastoise thinking that Blastoise can take a hit because he's specially defensive. But I was wrong. So he dies immediately, and I'm sorry I couldn't use my Blastoise because Blastoise is kick-ass. Now I go into Electivire, and I don't know what he was going to do. I guess there I should have realized, hey, he's choiced something because he switched out on Electivire, but he brings in Staraptor to pop my balloon and goes out to Snorlax. I was predicting him to go back to Nidoking, so I switched it up to Ice Punch, and right there I see that Snorlax is thick fat. So he goes for the return, which doesn't really do much on Whisper, and I'm just going to think nothing of it and Confuse Ray whatever comes in. So I have a confused Nidoking now, which is great for me. So I switch into Alakazam, thinking, okay, I was 50-50 on the Confuse. I really wanted him to get confused that turn, but it didn't work out for me, and Alakazam died. So I go back into Electivire, thinking I'm faster, and he knows the balloons popped. I don't know why I stayed in. Maybe he ran out of Earth powers, but I was thinking he would stay in, so I Ice Punched. But he didn't, and Milotic took it and died to a Thunder Punch. So he goes out to Staraptor, and I'm thinking I'm faster than it, but I just checked, and what do you know? Staraptor is faster than Max Speed Evire. I didn't know that. I was thinking he was faster for some reason. Oh well. So I go out to Gruff to Extreme Speed it because Extreme Speed is a kick-ass move, and this is my mixed Arcanine. So he goes out to Staraptor as I'm going to Fire Blitz him and kill Staraptor. Now, right now, he's just thinking it's physical. So he's going to go out to his Gengar and Shadow Ball me, and I think I Fire Blitz again? No, I overheat because of Intimidate, that's right. But I miss, and that miss probably mattered in the long run. But I go out to Whisper, knowing he'll go for the Shadow Ball, and Whisper takes it great. But he has the Focus Blast, and that does a good amount. Whisper lives, and I pull off a Confuse Ray. Now, thinking he would switch, I go for a Moonlight, and he does switch. So I recover back that HP. He's got a Paralyzed Registeel, which is... I don't know if it matters, because his speed is so low anyway, but Parahax is great. So I go for the Confuse Ray, Para-Raid, whatever you call that. I find it great though. He gets a Confusion Hacks, so I'm going to switch out to my Arcanine. Now, I'm thinking he's especially defensive, so I'm going to go for a Fire Blitz, and I believe it takes him out. He got 2 confusion hacks in a row, so I guess that kind of makes up for the overheat switch earlier, or miss, but that miss kind of ended up mattering. So I'm going to go back out to Whisper, and he predicts that and goes for Focus Blast. And Whisper takes it, but it can't take another one, so Whisper's going to die here. Awkward silence with music in the background. Awesome. So, I brought in my OU because I felt bad about having an OU with his UU team, even though he said it was okay. But I wanted to kind of not use Scissor until I had to. Now that crit right there, that mattered. That mattered. I ran calcs and everything. If it weren't for that crit, I would have won. But I guess that crit makes up for it. I didn't run calcs to see if that one mattered. It probably did, I don't know. But here it does about half damage. And that return at max attack, max return, that only would have done 96 damage. So I could have taken 2 of those easily and probably killed him with Scissor if he didn't get that crit. So I'm just going to go for the Fire Blitz and kill myself, and that was a good game. So the rest of the week I want to be posting videos just to kind of get my account started and such. However, I only have 3 more battles backed up. So I'm going to need some battles. So yes, rate, comment, subscribe. I'm sorry, I'm new to this narrating thing. Sorry if my voice is not what you would like to hear. I don't know. But leave suggestions and comments, please. I like to try to improve, and any kind of suggestions from people, that would be great. So I will see you tomorrow, YouTube. Later.